Hi, Kriegsspielers. It's Umpire Lafondios, and it's story time. This from Moltke's account of the Franco-German War. Thus, when General van de Velde's brigade, no more than 5 battalions strong, advanced to the attack from both sides upon Thionville, which the French themselves had fired, he found himself in front of an extensive line of the 4th French Brigade. The 2 Westphalian regiments advanced steadily under the storm of shell and fire of mitrailleuses, which were the automatic rifles of the period, when they suddenly reached the edge of a deep ravine. This, however, they soon traversed, but when they had scaled the opposite bank, they were met by the murderous shower of bullets from the infantry, which were everywhere close upon them. After almost every one of the officers and generals had been killed, the remnant of the battalions fell back to the ravine. 300 men were taken prisoners, being unable to ascend the steep southern slope after the fatigue of a 6-mile march. Those who escaped mustered at Thionville around the bullet-riddled colors, which Colonel von Kranak, the only officer who still had a horse under him, brought back in his own hand. 72 officers, 2,542 men were missing out of 95 officers and 4,446 men who had begun. More than half. What a story of an attack gone wrong. In this case, a brigade goes in, and a brigade is around, in this case, they started with 4,500, half of them killed by trying to go over rough terrain into the teeth of an enemy. This is a frontal assault over difficult terrain. Half of that brigade was wiped out. Certainly, as an umpire, you're going to take this into account, and you have to look very carefully at terrain. Terrain matters, and literally in this case, some of these soldiers couldn't even climb back out of the ravine that they were asked to cross. When you look at a board and you have a piece of terrain there and you just move a block across it, the tendency is to just overwrite that or not think about it. But in fact, that terrain really does matter to the effect of the attack and the impact of the people in that unit. So take a look at terrain, and as a player, understand you can't just march your blocks infinitely. These are soldiers that have to go up and down ravines, and they literally get fatigued and will surrender not due to a lack of bravery, but just from sheer exhaustion. I hope this story from history gives you some insight and allows you to become a more sophisticated Kriegsspiel player. We'll see you out there.